Hey there, folks. Today I'm diving into a super cool topic that's changing the way we live and work: machine learning. You've probably heard the term thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean? Or why is it so important? Well, stick around because we're going to unravel the exciting world of machine learning together. So let's start with the basics. What is machine learning? Simply put, machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that gives computers the ability to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Imagine teaching a friend how to recognize fruits by showing them pictures instead of just giving them a long lecture. That's kind of how machine learning works. This concept didn't just pop up overnight. It has a rich history going back several decades. And at its core, machine learning revolves around three key components: data, algorithms, and models. Data is the fuel, algorithms are the recipes, and models are the finished dishes. Now that we've got a handle on what machine learning is, let's chat about the different types. First up, we have supervised learning. This is like having a teacher guiding you. You're given a data set where the answer is known, and you learn to predict outcomes based on that. Think about it. Ever used a spam filter in your email? Yeah, that's supervised learning in action. Next, we have unsupervised learning. Picture wandering around in a dark room without a flashlight. You don't know what's around you, but you're looking for patterns. This type doesn't have labeled outputs, so the algorithm tries to find hidden structures in the data. A classic example here is customer segmentation, where businesses group their clients based on buying habits. And finally, we can't forget about reinforcement learning. This one's like training a puppy. You reward it when it does something good and correct it when it messes up. The algorithm interacts with its environment and learns from the results of actions. It's how game AIs, for example, learn to beat players by adapting and improving through experience. All right, now let's break down how machine learning actually works in a way that makes sense. First up is the data collection process. You've got to start with collecting loads of data, because without that, your algorithms have nothing to munch on. It's like going to the grocery store with an empty basket. You're not getting very far. Once you've got your data, it's time for the training phase. Here's where the magic happens. The algorithm takes the data you've provided and tries to learn the patterns. It's a little like teaching a toddler to recognize animals. Show them a few cats and dogs, and soon they'll figure out which is which. Then comes the testing and validation phase. This is super important because now it's showtime. You take a separate set of data that the model hasn't seen before and check how well it predicts. You want to make sure the model is accurate and not just memorizing the data like a parrot. Finally, we reach the moment where the model gets implemented. You use the model in the real world, whether it's recommending a movie to you on Netflix or helping doctors diagnose illnesses based on symptoms. It's where all the hard work pays off. You might be wondering, okay, but where do I really see this in action? Let's talk about some applications. In healthcare, for example, machine learning is revolutionizing how diagnoses happen. Doctors can use algorithms to analyze medical images and spot issues like tumors much faster than before. In finance, it's a game changer for detecting fraud. Banks use machine learning to monitor transactions in real time, flagging anything suspicious before it turns into a big problem. And in our daily lives, think about voice assistants like Siri or Alexa. They learn from your requests to become even more helpful over time. And don't get me started on personalized recommendations on platforms like Amazon or Spotify. They know your taste better than your best friend. Looking ahead, the future of machine learning is incredibly bright. We're seeing emerging trends like explainable AI, which is all about making machine learning decisions transparent and understandable, kind of like having a friendly chat with your computer. Also, increased automation means that more tasks we used to do manually could soon be handled by our smart algorithms, changing the workforce landscape. So there you have it, folks. Machine learning is not just a techie jargon term. It is shaping our future in countless ways. I hope you enjoyed this casual insight into the heart of machine learning. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. Stay curious, and see you next time.